Welcome back to this week in the stock market, trading the QQQ and the Nasdaq 100. The same thing. One is the indice, one is the ETF. Today was a perfect case of me just like over trading. Honestly, I was gonna actually blame it on the market, but after reviewing my trades and journaling, I could see that basically I overtraded, and even when I had a good chance to get in, to get to the upside, I didn't take it. Or I closed it out earlier. Something happened. But let's get into my trades for today. Let's do it like how we always do it, and let's do the reviews. So I'll review both platforms because I trade on two platforms, trade the pool, and I'm also on 5%ers, the funding challenge platform, right? So let's get into it. So my first trade, let's see when the first trade was. That was at 9:34. Let's see where that hit off at. So at 9:34, this was around here, and this is on the QQQ at 9:34. And you can see I entered to the downside, right? And then let's see what happened. So I entered to the downside at 9:34. Let's use this 9:34. Let's make this a little bigger. So you should be seeing it nice and clear, clean and clear. Nice. So I entered to the downside at 9:34, right? That was 319.44, right? So I entered to the downside as it started to tip up there. I'm guessing I had my stop loss at 324.4. No, I entered to the buy side actually. My apologies. I entered to the buy side there before it kind of rallied up and started to go against me. So, entered to the buy side here. What could have been the catalyst? I'm guessing I saw previous MACD or something. Let's go extended and we'll have more context to the trades. So, enter to the buy side here. If you extend the hours, the MACD actually prints out different. I should really do that. But when you extend the hours, as you can see here, you have regular trading hours because the QQQ is a ETF, so it trades during the US stock exchange regular time period, so 9:30 between 4. So, if you extend the trading hours, you'll see that prior to the market opening, you kind of had a weakness in the MACD trying to slowly go bullish. So that's basically why I entered to the upside. So you had a bearish print, but you also had a weakening MACD, and a weakening MACD is generally bullish. I mean, weak red MACD is bullish, weak green MACD is bearish, right? Where did I close now? I closed it on the 10:45 candle. Let's see where that was. So I closed it on the 10:45 candle when it started to go against me. Let's see what I was seeing there. So I closed it very close to where I opened, and I'm guessing I saw it reject here, like it didn't want to make new highs. We have weakening in the MACD, like the MACD just would not form a bullish pattern. And then as it started to print a bearish pattern, I was like, yep, I'm out of this trade. I'm not gonna let you take me right back down to not even break even, a loss at that point. However, if I held it for the rest of the day, I probably would have gotten stopped out, to be honest, because my stop loss would have been at 318.44. Yeah, I would have been hit out regardless, because with my strategy, I only take $100 risk. So I'll only risk that amount per trade. Like, I'm not going over that for anything. I don't care how the setup looks. Like, if I lose, I lose. Let me move to another trade, right? Basically. So this was the first trade. You can see how close I exited at that point. It's basically the start of this candle. So as it started to break down, I was like, yep, I'm not staying in this trade. I am out, right? So the second trade, let's see when the second trade was. That was at 14:48. So I actually flipped my position at that point. So 14:48, same candle, entered to the downside at 318.80. And you can see that I made some profits on this trade, but I think I was just greedy and over trading, because I would have just left it typically on today, just left it, right? I didn't. I decided, oh, I got this, I'll probably just trade some more. Turned out I wasn't doing that well after that, right? So I entered to the downside here, closed it as it started to look like it was breaking above. I didn't know that it would have came back down, but That's what happens, right? So I close it for some profits there. If I had finished there, I would have closed the day profitable and just left, had some food off the table, and went right there, right? But that's what happened. So the third trade now was at 1544. So that's what, 1244. And let's see, that would have been this candle. So I enter to the downside here at 1244. So 317.74. Enter to the downside, 1244. When would that have been? 15 is actually 11. Okay, 44. Let's bring it right here. Let's get it nice and accurate. So 317.74. 317.74. Right? Enter to the downside here. This was at the bottom of the market for the day. So this was a terrible position because it went against me very quickly. You can see within the next candle, it actually went enough to close me out. But I'm okay with that. Reason being, like, it did not hit my full stop loss. However, today was a poor day as I just kept trading, trading, trading. So what I did, I actually put my stop loss above the body of this candle. So in case the market started to break down, I would have had my stop loss relatively close, thinking that if the market started to push above this previous candle, that means for me to get out. Like, it's picked its direction, it's reversing, it's going against me. Let me get out of this trade, right? So this was the third trade now for a total loss of, what's that, 46, right? Fourth trade now. So you see, I already went overboard. I'm doing too many trades. I should have only done probably 2 trades for the day and left. But I think I felt too confident, too cocky, and that ended up burning me in the end, right? So I entered to the upside now, and see, I got a nice upside trade, but I don't know what happened there. So I had a nice upside trade here at 12.11. So that was 318.5. Nice upside trade here, but it's just that my stop loss was too tight. So you can see that why I would enter to the upside here is you have movement on the MACD right here. So you have weakening of the MACD. That's telling you that it's kind of bullish. Weakening on the MACD, that's bullish. Or for the very least, the sellers are weak. So buyers are more in control here. So sellers were more in control here. Now the buyers are kind of stepping in, just pushing down the sellers, right? So I entered here at 12.11, and then I closed the trade. I probably closed it manually as it started to go against me to the downside there at 318.04. So that actually, if you look at that, that was a panic sell. Why? Why would I say that's a panic sell? Because where I had my stop loss would have been 317.50. Let's see if that would have been hit out. 317.50. What just happened? So I'm saying I entered at 318.50. I would have been stopped out at 317.50. 317.50. What's going on? 37. I'm gonna do it right here. I can't. I don't know why it's doing that. 317.50. Oh, my bad. So it's probably all under here. How much candle is that? Okay. 317.50. Let's actually put it up and see if at any point I would have gotten stopped out. Huh. I would not have gotten stopped out. Look at that. Look at that. So when I entered here to the upside, if I had $100 stop loss, I wouldn't have been stop loss. And this is what I'm looking for, because I can apply a larger amount of capital to the strategy, knowing where the market, knowing like what's the range, what's the typical range that the market might swing to. If it doesn't swing to that range, I'm Gucci. And this would have been a nice trade for me to enter to the upside, have my stop loss there, let it rock out. The only particularity would have been that I would have been into probably $95 loss at this point, right? So that was the fourth trade on the day to the buy side. That was the nice copper set trade. But I'm thinking I probably entered here to the downside, probably on this candle. Let's see. I'm gonna set it here and let's see. So 14.5. Let's see where it would have went down. So 14, 17. So if 15 was 12, 17 would have been 2. So I entered to the downside on this candle. 13, 17, 74, right? And then I got stopped out. I got stopped out. When was that? At 2:30. What's this? 2:30, yeah. So I entered at 2. I got stopped out. No, actually I got stopped out at, yeah, that looks accurate. 13:20. 13:20. 3:18:20. And then, okay, so this is actually where I had entered to the sell side. Let me see. 17. And this would be London time. I hate doing this in particular, but I'm thinking it should be London time. 18. 18:31. 3:18:20. Yeah. I'm not sure why it always does this. Is it the Cairo time? If it doesn't work with the Cairo time, I'll probably just. As a matter of fact, let me just check my phone real quick. Bam, bam, bam. Come on. Come on, Wi Fi. Do the thing. So this is the last trade. It was 100 shares at 317. 317.74. Let's see. The final trade, and I'm guessing it hit my stop loss at 231. So is it accurate? So what? Let me put this back. So it hit my stop loss at 231. So it was actually this candle, right? And I entered here. Okay, that is accurate. That is accurate. So 318.2 is where it hit my stop loss. 318.2. 231. 50. So okay. And this one is the 230K. Oh, okay. That makes sense. 318.20. Nice. So I entered here to the downside thinking we would have had some bearish movement. I mean, looking at the previous MACD, you're thinking, okay, sellers might be having some strength. But what you can also see here is that you can see the MACD kind of curling upward. When the MACD curls upward, it's generally bullish. Should have known that. But after trading so much and having so much losing trades today, I ended up missing out on this nice mover. This would have been a nice mover to the upside. You can see it clearly on the MACD. Look at that. So after here, if you check it, you have weakening on that. You can go for a reverse trade there. And you see it never came back down to that level after. Reverse trade, have your stop loss below the wick. Ride it up. Nice clean trade up. But that was all on this platform today. Very, I don't like it, to be honest. I should have just done 2 trades. I mean, if I had just done 2 trades, I would have been in profit. But however, hindsight is always 2020, so I'll actually just move on from there and let's just keep it going, keep it pushing. At 8:32. So 8:32. This is saying I entered to the buy side at 8:32 would have been 1380.6. Fuck you. 18. So all right. 8:32 entered at 18, 13. 0.080.6, and I closed out the trade, or I got stopped out at 9:45. Let's see, 9:45. So the first trade was to the buy side. First trade was to the sell side, and I got stopped out at 9 on the 9:30 candle actually. And this would have been at 13,091.4. 13,091.4. Okay. This kind of looks logical now. So say 15 was 8, 16 is 9 now. So let's look at this now. So at 9:34, so at 9:30, what did I do? I entered to the buy side there, and I'm guessing I saw that bullish engulfing candle. And this video is gonna be so long that I apologize, but you're gonna enjoy it. Okay, and then I got stopped out. I'm thinking 10:45 now, and that's when it went to 13,129. So this is where I got stopped out on 10:45, or I manually closed it when it started to go against me and kind of came back up. So looking at this now, we have a total loss of $16 on the day. So my next trade was a profit for a total profit of 26. And I'll show you how I entered that. It was on the same candle, so I exit that position as it started to go against me. Like I could really see it going against me, and I just further entered this position to the sell side at 13,110, right? To the sell side as it started to go down, and you can also see the MACD kind of building up, to go down. Let me show you right here. Come on, stop it. The MACD kind of building up to go down. So you have weakness in the MACD, until it went red. So it went really red at some point. So this is where I entered to the sell side at 10:43, and then I closed it manually on the 11:15 candle. And that's where I had the 3-line strike bullish candle. Okay, this is making a lot more sense. 3-line strike bullish candle, and I closed this trade 13,083.2 for a total profit of 26. So that's when it really started to look like it was going against me, and I was fully out of this trade, right? For a total profit of 26. And I could have left it for today, but I decided, oh, I must be a trading specialist, and I got reamed for it, right? So the next trade was at 10:44, or 11:44 actually. 11:44 was the next trade, and that was at 13,068.3, right? And what side was that for? That was to the sell side. So I'm thinking it was going to go down again. Strongest in the MACD at this point. However, it did not continue to push down, right? And then I closed it out, or I got stopped out at 13,79.4 as it started to go against me. So it started to go against me. Have a bullish engulfing candle there. Started to go against me, just wipe me out of that trade. And then the next one was at the next candle over. So I'm thinking, so if this is 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's go to 12:11 now. So 12:11 now. 12:11, I entered to the buy side, right? At 12:11, 3094 exactly. Entered to the buy side guessing my stop loss might have been a bit too tight because I got stopped out at exactly 1 o'clock. Let me see, this is 1 o'clock. So I got stopped out exactly at 1 o'clock, and the 1 o'clock candle actually made the bottom of the market there. So if I was able to just withhold that, I would have been able to take it to the upside. But this is where I got stopped out on the 1 o'clock candle. So the total risk at this point was around 30. So I didn't, the total risk there, and you can see I lost just about the total risk there, 29.10, right? And then the final trade was to the sell side. So I was just trading, trading, trading. Even though I knew I was wrong, or I found out I was wrong, for some reason I just could not stop trading. I was just going for it for some reason, and it ended up backfiring on me, right? And this is just the truth, and at least you're seeing where these things happen, but not everybody's gonna show them, and I choose to show them. You know why? It gives me some level of accountability. You can see the trades, you can see the development. You're gonna see me become a millionaire live. And if nobody watches these videos, fine. I'll be rich regardless. So, if you want to take the help and if you want to come on this journey, great. But if you don't want to, that's fine as well. So this trade, this final trade was very nasty. And I got stopped out at within 6 minutes at 13076. 13076.5. Am I correct? 13076.5. And I entered to the sell side here on, I'm thinking it's a 2 o'clock candle. Was that the 2 o'clock candle? That's looking like the 2 o'clock candle. Wait, no. Where did I enter to the sell side? 1366.3. Because 17 is 9. No, 16 is 9. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is actually 104. Let's see. 1. Where's 1? 1. So 13. 066.3, right? Entered to the sell side there. And where did I get stopped out? 2010. I got stopped out at 13076.5. So this is one of the cases where I'm almost sure it's just slippage. They just knocked me out of the trade because it looked like it was going to go against me. Or I just didn't see that on my charts. Something fishy happened there, and I'd actually show you because look at the platform here. Let me pull the platform over. You can see that I entered to the sell side at whatever 2004, which would have been here. So I entered to the sell side here. What was I seeing? Probably saw huge strength in the MACD. See, it's one of the times when the MACD was stronger, pushing to the downside, and then I set my stop loss there, and this got hit out. I mean, it would have gotten hit out regardless, but I don't like that they hit out my stop loss. So overall today was a total loss of, I'm not sure. The overall is a bunch of losses, right? But we'll hit it back stronger tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's quite long, but it's very informative and it shows you exactly what happened in my trades today. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. All right, bye bye.